for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available. This is Share Radio.
Azangte.
This is Share Radio.
Oh yes, we are the Broskies of Sotra, coming to you live. We're live on YouTube, live on Facebook. If you're watching us, that means you've paid your data. So we're coming to you live, and we promise to deliver you nothing but the best. As the Broskies of Sotra, I welcome you to the world of Amakrotman. The Broskies of Sotra, fixing the country one topic at a time. I go by the name Black Manning, the peacemaker, the great messenger of all time. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. If you receive good news, congratulations. If you receive bad news, I'm sorry. May the good Lord strengthen you. If you're going through hard time, remember that tomorrow comes after the dark. I'm not alone. I go with one of the best here at Share Online. I'll let him introduce himself. My man, how are you?
Indeed, man. I am very good. Thank you for introducing me. Yet another Thursday, and my name is Moketi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. Another Thursday right here on the Broskies of Sotra, as we promise each and every Thursday to deliver to the guys and everyone, you know, who would really like to spread out the message that we give to the people. Understand? That's how we get in. If you just joined in, do make sure that you join us on our social media platforms. We are Share Online on each and every social media platforms. And if you want to obviously catch us, send your voice note or call us in right now and send a shout out to anyone that you want to send a shout out. The number to do that is 061524 7758. 061524
Oh yes, and remember, if you do want to advertise with us, you can email us at ads@shareonline.co.za. I repeat, ads@shareonline.co.za. The number to call is 078-281-0681. I repeat, 078-281-0681. We are the Broskies of Sotra. Exact time right now, 11 minutes after 2. Emezo Shumi Nanya ibetile nsimbi yesibini apha emini masisu semva komeni mplapleka. Oh yes, my man, how are you?
I am good, man. Before we get into deep news, man, you actually started the show with a very beautiful song, man. Prodigal Lost.
Yeah,
understand?
Thank you, my man.
You know, we embrace local talent. Local is like each and everywhere we go. We know Guti, local is something that we need to support because we are embracing and encouraging those guys who are Imakasana, you know, to make more music and to come out in numbers so that we can make sure Uguti, we, you know, bring them the spotlight that they need. So, guys, if you're still interested in sending your music, and if you're an artist, you want to send your music on our platform so that we can play it, you can simply go and visit our website, which is www.shareonline.co.za. It's www.shareonline.co.za.
Yeah. And remember, next month on this day, on the 14th of December, we'll be having awards here at Share Online. And please do buy your ticket. Save a space for your family, for your friends, and for yourself. The ticket only costs 200 per head, right? 200 per head. So seats are limited. Make sure you save yourself a seat so that ungabona local is like who's gonna go home with an award of Best Song of the Year, Best Artist of the Year here at Share Online. We are the broskies of Soja Baba. Oh yes, man. As we start the show, the escaping animals, Emazoo dog.
What?
The escaping animals. Videos have been trending. There was a video trending. Uguti, there was a lion. Beva Estrateni da Epri Mandela Bridge.
Yeah.
And there was
a lion,
a female lion.
Okay.
Yeah. And there was another video circulating in social media. Elephant roaming around Ekasi. Not so long ago, a leopard was roaming around Nayo. How do you feel about that?
One thing, man, about animals.
I mean, it's not the first time that we see animals outside the zoo, right?
Yeah.
There was once a lion. They say good a lion and stuff.
No, bruh. I mean, one thing about these things, I feel like when it comes to the true nature of where animals need to be, bruh, like, our animals, they're showing us, Uguti, we are interconnectedness with them, in the ecosystem that we are living. Yeah. I mean, obviously, as human beings, we went out and took some of the land that belongs to the animals. Who knows? When Orlando, there were giraffes there that were
Orlando,
migrated. Things like that. So, it's obviously something that when we look at it, obviously the people who are responsible for taking care of the animals, how can they let loose a female lion in the streets? While we know people eat anything these days. Yo, do you remember that incident that happened in Mpumalanga? In Mpumalanga, one of the reserve parks, events being ngamungile, and then animals, escaped, and went into homelands where people live. And then some of the guys, what did they eat, bruh? But yeah, I think it was a lion, but it was about to die. When they get into the homelands, that these animals are not familiar and they start acting
with
weird.
The environment.
So the guys, they ate the lion. By cleans are straight, on TikTok we saw the video, and then that's where we saw Guti. People can do mysterious things, man.
Imagine you're a lion, dog.
What do you mean? Imagine, bro. I wouldn't even try.
Brave. I'll brave as hell. Otherwise, man, how are you, man? I didn't even ask you. How are you? How was your weekend? How did you enjoy this week, bro?
Man, I won't complain so much, man. I would say I'm okay because as much as Guti, November is known as Movember. Where a lot of men need to come forward in terms of their mental health. November specifically, it is dedicated to men to speak about what they're going through. So I've been watching some documentaries, on
about men.
Yeah. Men who grew up becoming criminals, men who were killers, and you get to understand, Uguti, this thing of somebody being a criminal, they don't choose, but it's all about their surroundings, the environment. Like, it's sad stories that you hear.
They don't choose, right?
Yeah, okay. they don't choose to become in those circumstances. Yeah, so you hear stories, Uguti, there are people who are, for somebody, to be in a situation whereby they join gangs. It's not because they want to, but it's how they also want to cope. Yeah, but if you can't beat them, join them. It's something that we are seeing in a lot of societies, especially in what you call Cape Flats.
Right. Yo, man, Cape
you go
Town.
out,
oh, dog, yeah.
you go out in the midst of anything. Someone is being shot right in front of you. Bah! 4 bullets down.
No, not even dog.
Imagine, bro. That's how bad it is, and you get to understand, Uguti, some guys, they smoke weed. In USA, weed has been legalized, and also there's been these cannabis shop whereby people can come, like it's prescribed weed, from a doctor.
Congratulations to Trump, by the way.
What?
Congratulations to Trump, by the way.
Congratulations to him.
To Trump.
Why are you congratulating Trump? What do you love about Donald Trump?
Donald Trump is the king. King Donald Trump. It's about to go down in America, bruh.
In terms of?
No, Donald is street, Donald. He when Masngadai Donald, ne, Yemzans as like Zuma, Jacob Zuma. I want Jacob Zuma and Trump, one and the same thing.
But things that Trump say, they are vile, man.
Vile how?
They are vile in terms of taking umthetho, and turning it in and putting it into people's hands, because he says, if someone, I think there must be repercussions for that. But if somebody comes, whether it's a Latino or you are from outside, someone who kills umuntu wase USA, they also get killed. But now, you would never know.
Bro. It's an eye for an eye.
Magunjalo, if Ramaphosa says that law applies, what if, I try to kill the tourist? It's a tourist, I try ukumbamba inkunzi, and they're protecting their life and they defend themselves, and then, they kill me. So they have to be killed because they killed the citizens in South Africa.
You don't just get killed because you killed. We have to hear your story first so that we could say, okay, now we understand why you did it. We could understand, okay, you are a tourist. The reason you killed umuntu wa America, it's because the guy was trying to mug you and stuff. So we understand your story. No, you know what? We won't kill you. It's fine. You can just. I don't think Uguti Trump will be like, oh, you killed eye for an eye.
Trump, boy.
Nah, I don't think.
You don't think?
No, I don't think so.
Man.
Man. Now I'm thinking of Shaka Zulu and stuff. But man, I don't think Trump will get to that point without hearing your story. We'll kill you without hearing your story.
One of the important things that Donald Trump voices out is to make America great.
Oh damn, bro!
And
just when Zuma wanted South Africa to be great.
When you hear the word great, it's about to go down, my friend. When you hear great, you think of our Great Britain. For Great Britain to be there, what did they do? They went all over, spilled blood on the floor. And understand that to get what they had.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
So if somebody says, I want to make South Africa great, just know there's war coming, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
Of which we're not looking for war, right?
Yeah, we're not looking for war. But now the problem is migration, bruh. Migration has become one of our enemies in the world right now. When you are somebody who is from another country visiting another country, like they don't look at you in that manner, of someone who is coming to explore and learn about the people's culture. But they're looking at someone, what if what if they're here to do something bad and make our country look so bad? But man, it's something very that we can really dive into later. But for today, we always have trending headlines that we discuss with people on what is going on, man, on the internet. What does the internet have for us? And then we're going to be, looking at rapper Maglera Doe Boy, collaborate with LeBron James in a viral commercial. Come on, man. We were speaking about the quest, coming up for young upcoming artists, and it's something that we need to do each and every time to celebrate the Mahotman. I mean, in the world that we are living in, we know Guti, females are always, glorified with the things that they do. But
it's time now. I think it's with this Movember thing. It's time now. We as men be like, okay, Mo is doing this. Support men. It's all about men. Mo is a man. I mean, they've been supporting women because so it's long, a woman. So it's time for good. So I'm going to be
be going through the article. Yaga Maglera Doe Boy, you know, collaborating with LeBron James. Shout out to Maglera Doe Boy. Shout out to you know to Strata. Yeah. And then also we are going to be looking at how chores shape responsible and independent kids. Do you do chores?
Yo, man, you know, bruh, I do chores, bruh, at home.
How many?
A lot of them.
Name
all
three.
of them.
Okay,
all of them.
name three.
All of them.
Okay.
Dish easy, cooking, all the chores, bruh. I do all the chores.
Is cooking a chore?
Yeah, it is, Baba.
It's something that I also need to understand.
Cooking is a chore because it's something that you have no cleaner and stuff. If it goes along no cleaner and stuff, it's a chore, bruh.
Because I grew up knowing what, you know, chores has to do with, you know, cleaning around the house. If you clean your room, it's a chore that you do at the bedroom. Cleaning your kitchen, it's a chore that you know do at the kitchen.
Pela cleaning the kitchen, ne?
Yeah.
Cooking is part of making the kitchen smell nice and
guys,
stuff.
No. Wait. If cooking is a chore, that means let me say eating is also a chore.
Well,
if cooking is a chore, that means eating is also a chore. That's why I beg to differ. Cooking is a chore. Okay, you are there.
If it's not a chore,
yeah.
If it's not a chore, then what is it?
It's a task, Mfethu. It's a task. It's a task, but we will come back to that.
Between a chore and a task.
Well, yes, that's the question. That's the question.
What's the difference?
Keep it like this. That's the question that we will be. And then the last one that we'll be discussing is addressing mental health challenges faced by men and boys in South Africa. A very huge one, as we know, Guti. You know, we've seen people taking their lives, suicide due to the circumstances that they are facing, and how important mental health it is, you know, for men and boys here in South Africa. So it's something that we're going to speaking about, so please do make sure that you stay with us until the end of the show so that we can hear some of your views and your points on the trending headlines that we're going to be speaking about.
Have you ever wondered who's responsible for fixing the country? Of course, join us every Thursdays at 2 p.m. as the Broskis of Sotra fixing the country one topic at a time. Ati kada.
Mantala haino kula fe my chuna kometa mina ni labi na chumu yes it mpilo itese anga Steve turis tese lokoninge mitafula tinjel longa slanta ngeni style future mahala ikona inge consistent was born again tondo rank has banana case drip too hot was born again 100 style loko faka shine wana mchangano born again Shobaba kusana management ukufika njini kuhaba shisha Shobaba kusana management ukufika njini ukumabari
Fana kira arreceive nyama ntiliri renamela re bashapo wantwa ezati manyelo ya kalibadi mubaka barkino
manda banga stiku mantala haino kula fe my chuna kometa mina ni labi na chumu yes mpilo itese anga Steve turis tese lokoningena studa ni sina nchumu teka inkwasho tasona na mpuni siya mahlahla bakumi na nchumu mwana mchangani teka inkwasho mwana mchangani ni teka inkwasho mwana mchangani akai umakiyani
Bengeza kwaye phuhlisa ishishini lakho nathi apha eShare Online. sebenzisa ezinkcukacha zilandelayo ukusifumana 078 281 0681 okanye usithumelele email ku ads@shareonline.co.za. And the number to call is 061-524-7758. I repeat, 061-524-7758. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. A very nice song there by Obabu Novela. Ati anengashtivi. Washtivi Chang'an wakona kubulabula Chang'an.
Mina ndeba kwera zothe.
Zote it's vendor.
Mona mina ndeba bulabula na ndeba la kwangwala sama kwa komnanuni.
Yeah skwangwa. Hey man, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying, bro?
We are a diverse nation, bro. Like we live in South Africa, so we have to know all of the languages, man. Understand?
Yeah, I understand you, bro. But 061-524-7758. I go by the name Black Manning, the peacemaker, the great messenger of all time. You're watching the Broskies of Sotra. That means if you're watching or rather listening to us, I'm running out of data. Rather listening to us, that means you've paid for your data, and we promise to deliver nothing but the best as the Broskies of Sotra, fixing the country one topic at a time. My man, let's get to our topic of the day.
Yeah, so as I promised that we're going to be going through, our headlines.
Yeah.
Before we do that, I have comments from Radzelani Ritseja saying Donald Trump is a legend, and I wish he was off South African president.
As I was saying.
Like I'm trying to
As I was saying.
I'm trying to, take some of Donald Trump's traits, and bring it back and actually put them into where our country is, because Donald wants to make America great.
Yeah.
Donald is building a wall over Mexico.
Yeah.
It's something that when we're looking
the
at
Mexicans, they are
the Mexicans are now shaky. So I think somehow, man, I feel like there is some kind of not being united, with other countries, because it goes by history. I understand, Uguti, when you are given a task of, leading a country, when you look at the history, we once had a deal with Zimbabwe, we're benefiting from Zimbabwe. That's why we see people from Zimbabwe. And it's something that we don't see. We just say, mabahambe. But when you can look at the books, the reason why these people are here, they know, the president from 1844, like there were people making things.
They accommodated us during the apartheid. People went to exile, right?
Exactly.
People went to exile, so they accommodated us at some point.
Yeah, and then I have Tumza Ati. Shout out to Maglera Doe Boy. Shout out to Mfanako Maglera, man. Yeah, everything that he does, we wish Uguti, Nkulunkulu angamongezela and bring more, collaboration with him, with, one of the biggest artists, right out there in the world. And then Utumza 6 Ati, what is Kwangala? Please help me understand. Guys, you don't know Kwangala.
And as I was asking, what is
Kwangala means it's nice being here.
Kwangala. Namanga. Nah, that's a lie. Kwangala. I never.
Kwangala share online.
I mean, like, believe it. Yeah.
It's nice to be here, bro. Kwangala share online. Kwangala.
I don't know song. The thing I don't know song about. Kwangala.
Yeah, but we'll come back to that. Straight to the one and only Maglera. Do you know this this song? Yeah, KO. What's the name of the cooking? That's Haraka colleague in Chaka.
Arovasa.
Fasa. Serious colana for Mahata.
I don't want matata.
Man. Rapper Maglera Doe Boy collaborates with LeBron James in a viral commercial. South Africa hip hop star Maglera Doe Boy is in the spotlight for his latest milestone. He teamed up with an NBA legend LeBron James in a Hennessey commercial. And no, this isn't AI generated. It's legit. And speaking of legit, man, let me show you the video. Let me play you the video right now. Let me just do this. and bring on the sound, and hopefully that you can see it right there. Okay, sorry, let me handle my sound fast. Handle my sound. Yeah, we are good to go now.
Yo, catch this. Too many more pages, King.
Oh, too many more pages, King.
These artists are doing the most. Not so long ago, it was Usmamane featuring Rick Ross.
Bro.
Now, Maglera Doe Boy doing the most with LeBron's.
Bro.
James LeBron. Is it LeBron's? Am I saying
LeBron
correct?
James. LeBron James. To those who do not know Maglera Doe Boy, his name is Tlhalefo Molefe. Born in August 3, 1993. Birthplace, Rate, Freestata, South Africa. Occupation, he's a rapper and a songwriter. We all know him when with his, lines. Man, yeah, man, he's a goons that does it with the booms. The Hennessey ad featuring both Doughboy and LeBron went viral almost instantly, lighting up social media with praise and admiration. Fans and industry peers flooded his social media with congratulations, applauding him for taking South African hip-hop into the global spotlight. DJ Miss Cosmo joined the excitement, commenting, "Which one is this one?" Coming for everything, while rapper Blakey humorously added, "When LeBron gives you lemons, get wavy." You feel it, man.
Are doing the most. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to,
And
it's about time.
And this also speaks about, the importance of collaboration. Do you think it is really important to make collabo, or when you believe in individual brilliance?
No, man. Collabo is a must at some point. But yeah, collabo with the people who have the most valuable currency. I mean, that brings happiness to us. Which, you know what? At least Maglera Doe Boy usbelana something from Ngada or Kanti, usletela something to Ekas. I mean, LeBron will get to see South Africa. We're not poor. I mean, in America, they have this mentality of Africans are poor.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
They just know they're being taught to Africans are poor. So with what Usmamane Questa, I mean Questa once featured Rick Ross, right?
Yeah.
With what Usmamane Rick Ross, Usmamane Questa, Maglera Doe Boy, what they're doing, it shows Uguti we're not poor.
Yeah.
Young tall, we know what we're doing. We're coming for what is ours. It's our time, man. We're winning Rabi. How many times?
Bro, I think
Young tall.
this thing is like social media, like about YouTube. The algorithm has caught up with us, man.
True.
Because if you look at FYP, the nicest thing about even in TikTok, Guti, there's that tagline everyone use, in a viral video, whether it has billion views or million views.
That
sport.
Means this is South Africa.
Yeah, so there was this girl once in the US who warned people, like, guys, when you see this thing, and then he highlighted Nikona and say, guys, when you see this thing, please be warned that it's people from South Africa and they're raiding your page in the comment section.
And people will be chatting about you in a South African language, whereas maybe you're from Nigeria or you're from chatting a South African language on the comment section. That means this is South Africa. We are coming for what is ours, bruh. The Chidima, what. This is South Africa, bruh.
I mean, with collaborations that we're speaking about here, I just want to hear from the people at home, Uguti, when which collaboration have you seen and it deemed the best?
There's there,
You understand? So, there are a lot of collaboration that are out there, and Maglera is there to represent us. We heard about Blakey, we heard about Questa, a lot of people. Before I move, Facebook, I have Ulunga Kwabe ati good day, Kazi Soul Music signing in. Danko, please. Shout out, Kazi. Shout out, Kazi. Uyabuya ati congratulations to Maglera. Which one is this one?
Oh, man.
He's a big G, man. He's a big G. We're looking up to him. And also these young cats who are coming in the industry, they should learn more about collaboration. You know, you only have one track with Spotify when Asoya's born. You understand? Come on, man. Collaborate more with people. And then on my YouTube, I have Mixo Pelbaloi. Ati, that's not Tonga, Mr. Mo. Ganjani.
Kwanga.
Bruh.
I think.
I've created new word. Refiler comes and say, it's Kwangala here, bro.
You said
it's
what?
Kwangala here.
You said Kwanga or Kwangala?
Kwangala.
Nama.
Kwangala share online. It's nice to be here. Though. Nice to be here. No, you're born when I love you, wala stonga. Yeah, I have refuelers saying Questa and Rick Ross once did the most. You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, we're seeing about Waffles, man, putting our name out there, man.
Aish, man.
You know, rubbing shoulders with the big people in the industry.
Nah. Uncle
disagree.
Waffles is not from South Africa.
Where is she from?
From Swaziland. Allegedly, let me say allegedly. Allegedly, Uncle Waffles Akso Wai. Allegedly.
Wait,
Was it?
wait.
Nah, we made him.
One thing. Him.
We made her. We made her.
You know why Mangala? Because there's speculation that Uncle is trans. You know, hence the name Uncle. So it's a story that I've been, trying to follow up. Uncle was a man. Now.
No, Uncle Waffles is not ours, bruh. Let's not celebrate to go to Uncle Waffles who say America. Uncle Waffles is not ours. Uncle Waffles is representing Swaziland. Shout out to Swaziland people.
But we don't see Swazi people, man, like supporting her like we do, man.
It's because Tina, it's like we adopted her with excess.
Exactly, we
adopted you, but she is not proud that Tina Young Tola as South Africa. I mean, come on, dog. Maybe let's say a podcast or interview Mzansi.
Umekji tried calling Waffles and then she refused. And wait, it was like that thing you got Tyler, you go no Waffles ish. She's still, trying to find herself in the industry, so she doesn't have much, to share. Let her, go and explore the industry as much so that she can come and have a conversation with us.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand.
Yeah, that's why she hasn't been in one of the podcasts. She's busy.
There are so many. There's Penwell. There's El Tido.
Yeah.
There's so many podcasts like Mzansi out here. The only podcast afuna ukubakuyo yangithola ileka Megji.
Bruh, like there are people who, walk the walk and walk the talk. Bruh, like Waffles is actually doing her job, because she knows Uguti, once you go to a podcast, you bluff there, you make one mistake by saying something, it's chai.
That's what I'm saying. There's El Tido. There's Penwell. Penwell will ask you the correct questions. El Tido will ask you the correct questions. What other podcast? What are the other big podcasts? Let me think. There's so many big podcasts, but they will ask you according to Uncle Waffles. I'm told. Not Megji. We know Megji Guti. Megji seek the truth out of you. I'm told. So
Guti. In the industry, a lot of people are living fake lives.
It's fine. You don't want us to know about you. Then go to Abo Penwell, Nabo El Tido, and all those people, bro.
If me, myself, I can have a team that build my brand and my image, to the core so that a lot of people know me and follow me. There's no need for me to also go to podcasts to get more followers. Already people know me by what I'm doing. They love my job. Nothing else.
So you won't be accepting any interviews?
Lorna once had an endorsement of a cosmetic company. I forgot the name of the cosmetic company. And then that was the first time a lot of people heard her. Oh, she has a squeaky voice. Waffles. Have you ever heard Waffles speaking? So she has a squeaky voice. You understand? So people came at her, You understand, Ogoti? Those are some of the things, that like she doesn't want. When you go to a podcast, people are not like focusing on the message that you want to give. They're focusing on your voice. When you have a squeaky voice.
So now not just a squeaky voice and all. There are people who have squeaky voice.
No, man. But yeah, man, Maglera Doe Boy, his music paints a picture of the streets, the hustle, and the dreams of a kid from Klerksdorp trying to make it big. His sound is a blend of storytelling and street poetry, where he mixes township slang, sleek metaphors, and deep reflection about life in Mzansi. In Dor Dor Toporvo, he mentioned, "I came out of the mud, from the dust through the gravel."
Ooh, damn. Let's hold it right there and we'll continue right after the break. Continue. People are representing us. Imagine the legendary Dr. John Kani having so many imendlela. Yo, South Africa is big, bruh. South Africa is big, bruh.
You're listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio.
So let me tell you about my story when I almost passed. I was locked up in the dungeon, couldn't see the light. Neighbors gave me calls to check up if I'm alive or cause I heard the story. I saw Moses in the flesh when the car rolled over twice. Yeah, I was sitting in the back, I only heard people screaming. Yeah, I be thinking about the past shit, it's stuck in my mind. I be thinking about the past shit. Yeah, I be thinking about the past shit, it's stuck in my mind. I be thinking about the past shit. Redemption. Bring a lot of seed in this music, tryna make it. You can tell me shit, I do what I want, ain't no questions. Told me I need patience. Gotta work hard, boy, I'm speaking from the heart. You don't know what it's like being alone in the dark, searching for the light. The sun never shine on me. Caught up thinking about the past, I swear this shit is stuck with me. I had dreams to make these bitches scream every time when I'm killing beats. That's back when I was 16, burning bridges, paving my own way like I'm Moses. Remember what you said to me. You thought I wouldn't make it big. Yeah, I been thinking about the past shit, it's stuck in my mind. I been thinking about the past shit. Yeah, I been thinking about the past shit, it's stuck in my mind. I been thinking about the past shit. Yeah, I been thinking about the past shit, it's stuck in my mind. I been thinking about the past shit. Yeah, I been thinking about the past shit, it's stuck in my mind. I been thinking about the past shit. I've been thinking about it, and it's killing me inside. What's the price I gotta pay to be alright? Share my blood, sweat and tears, set to sacrifice. Invest my time, wish me well till I get it right, yeah. Gunning for the top, the vision is to run the block with all of my woes. Pray I never flop, they all want me gone right now. They all want me gone right now. Remember what you said to me. You thought I wouldn't make it big. They all want me gone right now. They all want me gone right now. Yeah, I've been thinking about the past shit, it's stuck in my mind. I've been thinking about the past shit.
Yes, so the beast featuring Yasti Nez ZA. Battle Redemption. That's how we do it here at Share Online, man. If you're watching us from YouTube, Facebook, that means you've paid for your data and you trust us with delivering the best here around Soweto. Local is lekker.
Sotra.
Yeah, local is lekker, man. We are the best doing this. The most, yeah. There's a time right now. It's 45 minutes after 2 as we're giving you the best here at Share Online. I go by the name Black Manning, the peacemaker, the great messenger of all time. And I'm not alone. I'm with one of the best here at Share Online. Maximum temperature.
What's it?
Yeah. Continuing with the topic of Maglera Doe Boy.
Yeah, Maglera man coming up with things that we want to see, obviously, in the industry. But before Skrubega, let me go back to my socials. I have Utumza 6 lapaya. He posted a whole lyrics in Kosiam. Sting ting sa selokshini, lentwane petwe wale khonchini. Uzongtola ikaslami ke. Chili les petits zijazan ke. Mpinche spirit. Questa and Wale collab. You know, I think a lot of people are actually, they gravitate more to Questa and Wale collab because when you go to Facebook, I have Ulunga Kwabe Ati Fifi is right. Questa and Rick Ross, Questa and Wale, Questa and Rich Homie Kwan. SA is doing big things.
Questa is the coach, man.
SA is doing big
Questa
things.
is the
man.
coach.
SA is doing big things. And then on the SA, obviously, it's very important to hear what do people say around, social media. What are the comments? What, did people react when they saw the ad of LeBron James with Maglera Doe Boy? Obviously, the slogan and the caption of, the ad was Hennessey delivers on a tight budget advertisement with LeBron James and Maglera Doe Boy. Right? And then... So Maglera Doe Boy shared and how he honored, he was to have done the commercial with LeBron James. He said, when I look at LeBron's journey, his legacy, and what he means to the people of color, I see so much of my own story. This is a proud moment for me, and it's just one of the many proud moments I have had working with Hennessey this year. Understand? And then netizens obviously had to react to the ad. Ukandizwe Chris said, Musa doesn't care whether it's someone representing us or internationally. Speaking about Musa Kaula, the negative one. And then, why is he shaking? Is he drinking?
Oh man!
No, I think on the ad, bro. LeBron, he's shown to be shaking Angane, and it's not but let us not go there, man. And then Uspelele Masbugo said a big win for Maglera. Yeah. Understand? And then Real Sia says it really does give low budget vibes. So this is a comment from Umusa Kaula, a Twitter. Ati Hennessey delivers on a tight budget advertisement with LeBron James and Maglera Doe Boy. I think the way it's so short, that's what people are looking at, because when you're looking at more ads about your Tlhalefo, your Black Label, like it's long ad with so much explanation on what the brand represents. So Abantu are saying it's a tight budget. But come on, guys. Come on, guys.
We like it sweet and short, right? We like it short. Not to go to magic melibende, young tola so we like it sweet and short. It's sweet and short. It makes sense this way. So it's. I don't think it's because of the budget. It's because they're trying to young tola bigger. As short as it is, okay, this is how it is. We give it to you. You'll have to now. Okay, this is the message behind the video.
And then Uneo comes and say, there's no way you're getting LeBron James on a tight budget.
Exactly.
I don't think you understand who the man is. Exactly. And then Umukoka Ati, even the weather condition is different in both videos. Hey, guys, you guys don't want to see good things, man. One thing about people, like, they just don't want to see good things happening. Yes, a collaboration. Like, this does not mean Maglera was supposed to be there with LeBron. Obviously, collaboration can be with somebody who's from abroad, and then with the use of technology, we mix things up, and then obviously, the air is you understand? So, and then Ukani Shasha says, budget does not look tight indeed.
We're talking about James here. We're talking about James is big, bruh. Very, very big. So there's no way they could just have a tight budget on James LeBron. There's no way. There is no mother F way.
Then the last one from Mohano Lisiba saying, Maglera making big in tight spaces.
Shout out,
bro.
man, to Maglera Doe Boy, representing us as a Ntanako Free State. We're saying to you, shout out,
Mfana ko Maglera. Yeah, man, that's it from Leya ka Maglera, and we hope ukuthi so much more collaborations are going to come, and these young ones are learning ukuthi you know what, if you work hard and you put yourself in good spaces, you are going to collab with one of the best people in the industry.
True that.
Yeah,
Work hard and work smart.
so going on into our next headline, man, we were debating here with, hey, what is a chore, what is a task, those differences, but let us get into it. They are saying how chores shape responsible and independent kids. Before we get into it deeply, do you think chores really play a part on changing your character and your personality as
shaping you.
Yeah.
Do they really play a part? Obvious, man, they do play a part in shaping you, because let's say if they don't, imagine yourself going into someone's house and ubeki anda ngada ubeki sokisi emnyango and all this. It shapes you in a way ukuthi cleanliness is next to godness, right? Young tall, it shapes you good. No, this person it at some point, people will be attracted to you. People will love to be around you because you know what? Clean umaningi. Umaningi, make sure ukuthi le bonda li white. Make sure ukuthi esofena ka uboni masoki simazohlala kunempahla. A lot of people do that, ababeka impahla phezu kwesofa, because they know ukuthi they are living alone angithola la bahlala khona, and they just put their clothes right there on the sofa. So I really believe ukuthi it does shape you. Chores really do shape you.
Definitely, man. Also on my side, man, I take chores as therapeutic, man. There's a lot of therapy in chores, bro. You understand?
Nah.
Awuvumi?
Nah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean
bro?
therapy, Carl?
Obviously therapy is you going in a process of it is huge therapy.
Guys, come on.
Bega, I grew up with context, and also concept. I like to take some of the, context outside of something and, mix it with something that does not even mix. Because one thing about, Tlhalefo, playing soccer, man, it has really, it makes good context about life.
You can say that's therapy. Soccer.
Soccer.
Soccer is
not therapeutic.
Soccer is not therapy.
No.
Dishes are therapy.
Pela, when you wash dishes, you are not under pressure. Remember.
Who said you're not under pressure?
But what pressure is there when you wash dishes?
But you are under pressure. Tolo ukuthi no uchahela isikhathi and you see ukuthi ngiyangikhathele kusasa kumele ngeva. It happens ukuthi you do dishes under pressure. Okay, for instance, let's say now uyangithola usuke edladleni uyazi ukuthi after you are going somewhere and tomorrow kunento ekumele uye kuyo ekseni. You have to attend something ekseni uyangithola. So you know ukuthi you know what, I have to wash dishes, and you see ukuthi I'm running out of time, It's possible ukuthi you can wash dishes under pressure.
Yeah, I don't actually dispute that, because I think makunjalo, it means you are lacking on time management. You understand? Because time management is you knowing what to do at a certain time.
Okay.
You actually make time for izinto. I know I'm going to spend an hour, washing dishes. That means I don't have to rush anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. So I wake up an hour before I go to wherever, not an hour before, but I do everything 2 hours before I leave the house.
Okay.
Understand? So I can do izinto kahle. That's why I'm saying it is therapeutic. For someone who is, playing soccer, you are under pressure. How?
Because you are in training.
No,
there's
not
no way
training.
You can be under pressure while you're in training. There's no way
I'm saying
you can be under pressure in a therapeutic space. Because let's think about a therapeutic space.
Yeah.
What's your therapeutic space? It's dishes, right?
No, not the space. See. I'm saying dishes. Washing dishes is chores. Chores like dishes, are therapeutic to me. But my therapeutic space is me being alone.
Okay.
That's me being in therapy, me alone.
Okay.
Yeah, but now, What I'm trying to say with, dishes becoming therapeutic is I was explaining to you about context. In fact, too, a lot of people need to cleanse themselves.
True.
You understand? And when you watch dishes, you can see...
Watch or wash?
Watch.
Okay.
Like mouse begi lizija.
Oh, so
somewhere somehow I'm like, ish, what if this is my life? You understand? And now I need to and wash them. And it's amazing how that can do to your spirit. What that can do to your spirit, Fit. Seriously. When we are wena.
You know what it's giving?
What's giving?
It's giving those motivations. Those motivations you get them.
Yo, bro, you're not serious, bro.
We are born a lion. I mean, come on, bro.
No.
A dish and a human being, those are two different things, bro. You
Bigger.
can't motivate yourself through dishes. I mean,
what do you motivate yourself with? Because doing dishes is part of where you are living. It's part of your space. It's part of your environment. Doing dishes will actually teach you if you leave things hanging, that means now you are bound to leave your problems hanging when you go out home. That's why,
nah, bro.
Serious,
bro,
that's why
no
if we can learn as human beings to look at things as context.
Okay.
Bruh, emhlabeni, we are all one with everything that is surrounding us, especially nature, not things in nature. If you can look at nature, we have different seasons. You understand? We have a lot of things that resemble us as abantu.
Yeah.
If you can look at a tree and compare it to your life, there's some of the things you will find. To go to not just by looking at the leaves, but looking at the roots.
Motivation. Come on, Mafeto. Motivating yourself through dishes, bro.
I mean, there's more to life, bro.
I understand that more. I really do understand that. But come on, you can't motivate yourself through dishes. Just because you're washing them, that means I have to wash myself. We know, Gucci, washing yourself is a must. There are things in life, Gucci, Gucci, these are a must.
Big. I'm talking about spiritual cleansing. Do you know that tasks that are meant for your spiritual cleansing? Not to say but busy. Spiritual cleansing. Do you know, Gucci, minimalism, like minimizing a lot of things to a point where you complicate yourself for doing a small things like cleansing yourself and becoming clean spiritually.
Okay.
Do one task that will resemble you cleaning your spirit. It will speak to you. It won't speak to Maningi. It won't speak to Usbanbani out there, but it will speak to you. It will resonate with you. When Tati Mopo, it's me saying, "Yabona manje izono zami yazikoroba." It's me saying izono zami nyazimopa.
Imagine, bruh.
Like, it changes your mind, man. It changes how you see things.
I guess it's a way of seeking for motivation.
Not seeking, bro. Like, seeking is like you are everywhere looking for motivation, and then you don't find it.
How do you explain you watching dishes and taking a mop? Like motivating yourself through dishes and a mop. That's seeking for motivation.
It's not. Ungakhohlwa ukuthi as abantu, we want to find things that resonate with us.
Right.
As abantu, we are trying to find out what is life through our own definition of doing things.
I once got a motivation. I once got a motivation from someone. Happened with this person who on my sad era, Yeah. He was like, your success, Ntwana yami, your success. Khotman lasekas. Was like, your success. I'm like, Khotman, Ntwana zami, Ntwana zilingana nami ziyapusha, ziyaphanda. Nami ngiyapusha ngiyaphanda, but give me akuhlangana, yangithola.
Yeah.
And I was like, kubo kuyahlangana. You know the motivation he gave me? He said, a human being is pregnant for 9 months.
Yeah.
9 months.
Yeah.
A lion is pregnant for more than 9 months. And when a human gives birth, only those who are surrounded by her can hear, you know what? Something is being born. and they're celebrating. A lion, when it gives birth, the ground shakes. You know the motivation behind that was what?
What is it?
Was when you become successful, the world will know. I was like, what kind of a motivation is that? The world will know. But for them, only the people around them know, which you know what, they are making it in life. But with me, the world will know. Imagine that motivation. And I don't want to lie, it kind of made sense with, okay, I think you have a point.
But Vetu, you know, one thing about motivation, you don't need to complicate things. You can't say, when you look at the tree and the water, when you look at the box, inside of it, there is success out of the darkness that you will face. What are you saying, bro? Like, Mando.
But that's what you're saying with dishes and the mop.
No, that's not what I'm saying, bro. Like, what I'm trying to say, Mina, as much as one thing Uvusi Tembekwayo said, motivation only plays 1% in our lives. We are only motivated in that time. You would say, I'm gonna eat healthy. You are gone. You are gone. You know very well, Uguti, you won't act according to how you were motivated. You understand? So, motivation, bruh, it really doesn't play so much in one's life.
Yeah,
but
true.
you know, seeing things and making up, you know, building your own life through, you know, what you are seeing, that's real motivation.
As we're motivating 0615247758. Yes, share online. You are watching the Broskies of Sotra, rather listening to the Broskies of Sotra. What's your motivation of the day? But we're not there, but we're talking about the chores. We can just hold it right there, go to an ad break, then we'll be back talking about the chores and the task. What's the difference between a chore and a task?
Yep.
Yo, what's good? Y'all listening to Share Radio, where we give you nice shows with a little bit of core in it, and where we promote upcoming artists, music, and more. If you want to share the experience with us or want us to promote your music, go to www.shareonline.co.za or WhatsApp us on 061 524 7758.
Say the world, somebody.
Yeah, angizange ukuzadlala, you ran away. Now we collecting the tips. When a nigga see you tryna get paid, it goes from paid to waste. Gotta make sure you the best. Nigga can play you like chess. Forget all the negative things you have seen. Focus on passing the test. Beggars to spam a good rooftop. When you meet it like a full stop. I'm going up straight to the top. Swagger on, man, I never stop. Getting high, smoking once a blunt. Girlfriend looking super fly. Now I'm free like a butterfly. Think I'm never ever gonna die. Stay true, man, I never lie. Ride or die, now we do or die. I'm the chosen one, man, you can't deny. And I stay strong, cause I never cry. Don't give a damn if you mainstream. Living a dream that you can't kill. Claim that you sick, but you ain't ill. So then get there, no man, stand still. Shit to kill, I get to pick a pill. You just get to chill when I pick the bill. Can I climb a hill just to get a deal? You know how I feel, always keep it real. When I close a deal on my company, I'm a CEO, man, I got the key. Like K.O. Petting on my E. And the channel, oh, better kill me.
I thought that I told you before. This nigga be draining me more. I'm on my night show with my 22 now.
Think I'm never ever gonna die. Stay true, man, I never lie. Ride or die, now we do or die. I'm the chosen one, man, you can't deny. And I stay strong, cause I never cry. Don't give a damn if you mainstream. Living a dream that you can't kill. Claim that you sick, but you ain't ill. So then get there, no man, stand still. Shit to kill, I get to pick a pill. You just get to chill when I pick the bill. Can I climb a hill just to get a deal? You know how I feel, always keep it real. When I close a deal on my company, I'm a CEO, man, I got the key. Like K.O. Petting on my E. And the channel, oh, better kill me.
I thought that I told you before. This nigga be draining me more. I'm on my night show with my 22. Now we running it war. She sick and she lit and she know it. She swerving the whip like she forward. I got her backside, never let her slide. Tryna settle a score. I thought that I told you before. This nigga be draining me more. I'm on on my night show with my 22, now we running it raw. She sick and she lit and she nowhere. She swerving the whip like she forward. I got her backside, never let her slide, tryna settle the score. Settle the score. She said she feeling no more. It's been a few days since I saw a nigga tryna pull up before. About to escape body, I still love somebody. I'm tryna escape blind and I pass through while you're waiting. Baby.
That was Dibobo featuring Lilo Rex saying, "Good, you know, we're sorry, so sorry for the inconvenience of disconnection. You know, technical problems right there. We apologize for that. We are back. The Broskies of Sotra coming to you live on Facebook, live on YouTube. I go by the name Black Manning, the Peacemaker, the Great Messenger of all time. As we're still talking about the chores and the task of disciplining us."
Yeah. Before the break, I actually read out Uguti chores can shape, people to become responsible. But now the question is how, the question in the statement is how chores shape responsible and independent kids. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the simple act of assigning chores to your children. However, this seemingly mundane task plays a crucial role in shaping young minds and fostering essential life skills.
Yeah.
By involving children in household responsibilities, we empower them to become responsible, independent, and compassionate individuals. The benefits of chores. Chores fosters a sense of responsibility. Assigning age-appropriate chores instills a sense of responsibility in children. They learn to understand that their actions have consequences and that contributing to the household is a shared responsibility.
Please repeat that.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
So the benefits of chores,
Yeah.
they say it fosters a sense of responsibilities.
Okay.
Assigning age appropriate. Assigning age appropriate chores instills a sense of responsibility in children. They learn to understand that their actions have consequences and that contributing to the household is a shared responsibility.
It's a shared
responsibility.
How? When we talk about shared.
How?
Yeah.
I can't black tax. It's you giving back to the people and to the environment that raised you.
Okay.
You know,
What?
if you grow up in a household where they teach you, Guti, okay, this is how you're going to take care of yourself. Remember to wash your teeth. Remember to go to the toilet.
Right.
Remember to wash your blankets, your pillows. Isn't this fananales?
Yeah.
That's you being, teached and being well integrated into the society. So that Maus Mele, now you can say, you know what, that household, Mkumbula ngwashi zitsha esitsheni. I would like to see my family having a kitchen unit.
Okay, that's
Then you
giving
build.
back.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But with the one shared chores, does that mean with a boy has to do dishes, has to cook, has to clean and all that stuff?
Yeah, I need to say share because we have we don't, not to say timetable, but obviously as guys, I only live with guys.
Okay.
So we actually appoint each other because I'm the one who's responsible for washing the dishes, and then on weekends you would go on and clean the house, and I wash the pots, then my brother would wash dishes and my other brother cooks, you understand. So that's us sharing our responsibilities. Can't say good no. Everyone have to play their part.
So now more, let's say there is a boy and also there's a girl and Does that mean they have to share the chores of cleaning and all that stuff? That's my question.
Even if there's a boy, even there's a girl, yes.
Then okay. then if gardening has to be done, does that mean we have to also share that?
I think appointing amalona as basho ukuthi they are age appropriate.
Right.
We know ukuthi umntana na 13 years. Well, it depends, you know. They can't cook a whole meal for the family.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you have boys, you will assign them according to, you know, what the chores that are available. We know ukuthi boys do hard, you know, chores, you know, which is
such as
what do you call it?
Ukizito.
You know, kamontle, you know, grass, keep out, you know. Yeah, girls don't do that, you know. Gardening also.
I understand.
You know,
that's it. Those are chores for boys.
Yes,
right?
and then endlini, of course, I guess it depends how many girls and how many boys.
Let's say 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, maguyi 1-1. I think the girl will gravitate more into cooking, and the boy will. And then I grew up seeing my friends. So they were both friends but siblings.
Okay.
What am I saying? Yeah, my friends. Bebahlala endlini one. Understand? And then there was a time where I came and bekumele siyodlala. Understand? I get to kutlwana ohleli ngaphandle duntsula umlomo nje ukwatile. I'm like, boy, what's akhala? Understand? Hayi. Uamu doesn't want to wash the dishes. Mina ngiyamtshela ukuthi yena awashe mina ngizosula.
Right.
You understand? So on siblings, that's where you say, let's share this responsibility. Mina, let me wash when uzwenzani uzosula. That's how you get to, you know, separate, you know, this task so that umuntu akwazi ukuthi abe ne task yakhe. No one deserves to sit around.
You know, more with this one.
Yeah.
It's quite tricky. The thing is, with we're living in days whereby women are saying it's 50-50. I know in a lot of household there's this thing with 50, there's no male, there's no female, young tall.
Yeah.
Sonke siya cleaner. But when it comes to chores like tending the house and doing some hard work, leonto ifola under who? It falls under a male, right? So I disagree when you say like chores, we should share chores.
Yeah.
Yes, we should share them according to you know, with the hard one is for a boy, the soft one is for a female. Let's share it according to that. Let's not share it according to there's no female, there's no male, but whereas magmele ushayeli roof phezulu, it has to be a male. Not to a male. If we're sharing chores like that means makphuke something. Let's say for instance, kunento efuna ukushayelelwa yangithola. Kumele kusebenziswe ihama.
Yeah.
I have to sit back and say no. I ayenzo usisi wami because we're sharing, right?
No.
Then agree with me ukuthi lento ye 50-50. It's not for it's not 50, for us.
50-50 can't be practiced in a family house. We can't practice 50-50. I can't say my sister, you know, my sister wants to be an independent woman. She knows her worth. So she must drill the walls. She must paint. No.
Yeah, but my thing is, my thing is more. In that case, let not a male do dishes, you know, corrupting the floor. Yeah.
Why?
I mean, kumele ngilungise umnyango, kumele ngiphinde ngishayelele iplanga maliphukile, kumele
bega. I mean, we can say there are chores that are, you know, daily chores. Yeah, let me say daily chores, you know, which is obviously every day swashizija.
Right.
You know that. Every week or every day siyakoropa. If there's too many movements in clinic, kumele korojwe. You understand?
Right.
Every day kumele dusty. Understand? If you need dusting apart, you know, it dusting genile, somebody has to do that.
Right.
You understand? So iminyango doesn't ngeke kumosheke iminyango every day. When ufuna wena nje utagazile umele umnyango umosheke.
But no, not every day, but maintenance. There's this thing called maintenance.
Every day.
No, every week. There's maintain. I have to maintain each charity. You know what? Each charity clean. Each charity. That's a boy's chore.
No.
Every day. Go charity. That's a maid.
No. My mom taught us different, bro. Like my mom taught us Uguti. I mean, as much as we are boys, let us not depend too much, let us not, spege too many chores and too many duties on women. Because we will end up not having umuzi wako ongakwazi ukunakekela. Things happen, bro. Imagine uhlelo kwakho, you can't even wash dishes to save your life.
You're not putting everything on a woman here. It's just household chores.
Yeah.
Of which
it's your house. I need to do. You are the head of the house.
No.
Why don't you play
at this point? We're not talking about how men of the house at this point. We're not talking about the men of the house at this moment, but we're talking about child being doing chores in a household, young tall. For instance, let's as I was saying, Guti, there's a male and a female in a house. Child, right? We know Guti, unless if you say Guti makpuge umnyango, or there's a leaking roof, or the pipe moshagele and stuff. There's a lot you can think of. Like male, right?
Yeah.
That unless when uzobiza someone, you won't tell your child okay because if you say let's share the chores, that means the one who's suffering the most here is a male, because for instance, let's say it's your turn, right? Maybe let's say today it's your turn to clean whatever. Go pugi pipe. Ngapha kumele upheke. Liphugi pipe. And living Navazalaba Street, whereas Guti Guti like Melu bazokutshela ukuthi angeke sidle thina chicken lick angeke sidle ipizza angeke sidle stuff kumele uphekile and ngapha kuphuke ipipe kuphuke umnyango, there's a leaking roof and stuff. What do we do when such is happening,
bro? And I feel like when you have a traumatic experience ngama chores.
I have a traumatic experience.
Yabona mina with my brothers.
Yeah.
Siyabambisana mfana. Like right. Plus we also have phone. Nchaka,
right.
Plus we are living in this, environment that's so friendly to a point of good. If you watch Elizija, baba, it's a very tough economy. It's Ramaphosa's economy. Yeah. Fagite or 50 fit for watch Elizija. You understand? So that it does not only play out on you. Now when you go outside, you will now remember, Guti, every action has consequences in Fetu. You want to, get everything from Mahala.
Yeah.
You understand, Guti, charity begins at home. But there are some of the things that we need to start at home, Guti. I can't say no, obvious pay your way through, Baba. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's why I need to see some of the chores, they literally build relationships among siblings. I go to any pipe and then no, we're not saying that, man. Obviously, you have only pipe she understands, okay, you can't cook, okay, it's in Bambeli because you lose pipe. This task is assigned to you, they expect you to do it no matter what happens. Obviously, soldier na lumal puma liempini, you have to cover for the soldier.
True.
You understand? That's how, the responsibility and the independent in kids come in.
Yeah.
Because when I see my father doing chores, now I grow up to understand, my baba muhleli nje. I grew up with the mentality of saying I don't yenzi next.
With this one yama chores if you get to check it very well, ne?
Yeah.
In most cases, women who are married, they tend to complain, I come back late, I'm a working woman, I come back late, I do dishes, I do yena. He doesn't do anything, and that leads to what? It leads to a divorce.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. We need to go to young tall. You must know the chores of a woman. You must know the chores of a man.
I mean, there's duties I need as a fast. That's the duty of a woman. But in fact, I can't be at home and then my woman is out there grinding for us. Ngithi hayi uzopheka. I come on.
But
bruh.
what happens? Sisebenza C2.
Come on.
Sisebenza. The thing is, sisebenza C2.
Yeah, masebenza C2 there's money.
That means
that's busy made. Yes,
that means
asqashe
akash.
umuntu azoziphekela because we know ukuthi we don't have time. We know ukuthi okay, we can only have time maybe on weekends mascode. Umqashi the maid doesn't come on weekends. You know, we know ukuthi we are covered. Phela kumele sibheke ukuthi okay, mina ngiphuma ngo9 endlini or ngiphuma ngo6 ekseni. I come back around ngabo 11 emsebenzini. You understand?
That leads to I think that one, the one you're talking about, it has so many disadvantages. It doesn't have many advantages, but it has many disadvantages. Such as now the woman will have pride. The woman will be like, you know, mina ngiyaklinelwa, uyangithola izinto ezinjalo.
Hayi baba, that's why about know your partner, my friend. Know who you're dating, know who you are about to marry. Your partner needs to be your friend. If so zwana nomuntu ongakuncingi la usenkingeni bro like umuntu ozozitshela and give themselves pride ukuthi hayi you know mina my husband is there your husband yami you know he's weak no bro I mean we use common sense ezinye izinto mfethu because
if ezinye izinto mone what you saying, that's what I'm saying with ezinye izinto, that one you're saying has a lot of disadvantages because you need to remember ukuthi now money is hiding who you are. Because we are paying this lady to do our chores, right? And leonto leyo, bear in mind it's hiding. The money is hiding who is more. We are told because I don't know more. More will be like, I mean, I ngiyenze leonto leyo. Never unamanga uzoklina la kwami uzongezela ipaint. Yabo because when you're like, chores mina azumfazi ukuthi la endlini la ngiyak assista. But these are not my chores. My chores are outside. My chores are heavy stuff. I have to fix a globe my moshagele. I have to make sure it's all for my pugili with ilungiswa him. Those are my chores. Yeah. You get my point? Yeah. Simple.
No man, this is whatever that you're doing when you're complicating it. Because Mina in something in the context of the modern times that we're living in.
The thing is modern time.
Yes.
The thing is modern time.
Makaya, you still have women who don't work. You know, we have women who, you know, stay at home but nakekela abantwana and you know bakhulisa abantwana, you know, in which it's something that Nati as men we would love to see, but we are living in a stressful world. You know, women also want to be independent. They also want their money. They don't want to depend on us. Ngoba we have turned into dogs apparently. But I mean, I don't blame them, bruh. Like you can't date someone the next thing who's going to slimmer in front of the nation. While when you said to him, I'm going to stay here and raise your kids and do all of the chores because you are working for us. Understand? The next thing when you're going to make a fool out of her. You know, so we don't blame some of the women who say they want to be independent. If when you are childish, then that is why women are becoming independent, because a lot of men out there, they're becoming childish. I mean, it's treasure, bro, to have a woman who would take care of your things at home. You know, Yazguti, when every day I come back at home, you know, I would find my women out there. Unfortunately for abanye, indot yachaisa umfazi uyemsebenzi like siyadibana
tough economy bra siyachangeana.
Understand? So those are some of the things that very they lead to divorce. Good, no man, I can't live like this as a man. Me, I'm coming at home, I want to rest, you know, on top of my wife. She's going out, you know, spilangati, we are roommates. Understand? So I think you have to know who you're dating, you know what you want, you know, especially when it involves chores. Let us understand it. Even if it makes me to become a man who cooks every day, I'll have to do it, you know, under the circumstances of seeing Uguti what is happening. That's what chores do to us. We understand ukuthi mfethu isitsha sami le ngeke uzodagaza imini yonke isitsha sakho lesi sibali it's yours nihlala ni2 endlini and then maningi akawashi izitsha you just ate with that dish ndoda. What are you expecting me to do? So the thing of how chores shape responsible and independent kids, it's very broad.
Yeah.
It's very broad because some other parents, they become straight. Hey, do this. That's why abanye abantu they end up hating chores. Or they grow up hating
I hate
chores.
chores, bro.
Yabo, that's the problem.
I hate
Abakufundisanga kahle ukuthi indoda ifata ukulibamba kanje. There's sunlight dishwash. There's so that you can become teacher. Hey, washa. You don't even know you need sunlight dishwash. Omunye uyayiphuza nokuyiphuza because boni choose. Understand?
Hey, sir.
So it's something that is so broad ukuthi okay, how do you get to teach your kids ukuthi doing chores, really speaks to you as an individual? It doesn't make when the mami favor you want a round of applause. Fun, well, you need that, just to keep on going.
Right.
But there's more to it.
Yeah.
Bo.
Now, man, all I'm saying is, man, we need to understand what chores are different. There are chores for women, there are chores for males.
Yeah.
So let's not say it's a 50-50 thing, young tall. Let's just accept to whether a pipe limoshagala month end or but at the end of the day, who's supposed to take care of that pipe? It's a male, right? And I'm not just know Gucci, I'm assisting you. While I'm still seated with, okay, Alisa Kren la pipe. Alisa Kren. I'm assisting you. Do not make it Gucci. It's your job. It's not my job. My job is outside. That's a male. Okay, that's what we are colonized to. Let me put it that way. That's what we are colonized to. Gucci. A male's chore is outside. A female's chore is inside the house. Simple as that. Yeah.
But now let us look at how chores help, us and the children. So they say chores make you develop time management skills. Chores can help children to learn to manage their time effectively. They must prioritize tasks, set deadline, and work efficiently to complete them. It enhances self-esteem.
Yeah.
Accomplishing a task, no matter how small, it boosts a child's self-esteem. It gives them the sense of pride and accomplishment. It teaches them the value of hard work. Chores teach children the values of hard work and perseverance. They learn that achieving goals requires effort and dedication. It prepares them for adulthood. By learning to take care of themselves and their surroundings, children are better prepared for their responsibilities of adulthood. How to encourage children to do chores? Start early. Begin assigning simple chores at a young age. Even toddlers can help with tasks like putting toys away, wiping up spills. Make chores fun. Turn chores into a game or a challenge. For instance, you can time your child to see how quickly they can tidy their room and have a race to see who can fold the most laundry. Set clear expectations. Clearly communicate your expectation for each chore. Be specific what needs to be done and when it needs to be completed. As simple as that. As khulume mfiki. Ungazongirasela la busy. Hey, you didn't do this. Let's sit down. Let's speak. What chores do you want me to do? And if you can't do these chores, uyemshadweni Saturday. Okay, speak with me. Uyemshadweni Saturday ngicela ungwashele izitsha because I know there will be a lot of dishes and then when I come back I will cook. As simple as that.
Communication and comprehension.
Come on, guys. Black families, man. We make them huge standards.
You need to know that chores. I mean, chores are tiring, hey. But one thing for sure, man, is that we need to in such a way. Children need to know clean.
Yeah.
If there's no female, you have to do it yourself. That's one thing for sure.
Yeah.
We don't wait for no female just because you are a male when you need to make sure there's no female line. I have to do these chores myself. But if there's a male, I'm gonna assist. It's not my job, but I'm going to assist.
Yeah.
You get my point. Simple as that.
And then Unomteto Piliso on YouTube ati, I agree with Maningi. If we go 50-50, then it must be based on everything.
See? You see? If we go 50-50, it's like feminism, bruh. It's a trap. It's a trap.
No, guys. 50-50 mean I understand.
Everything favor with 50-50 doesn't favor a male. It favors women. Simple.
Aye, man. Like, kone zinye izinto, like duties, man. Like, we can't go 50-50 on some of the things because they require some kind of mental strength. Kuyenza. It needs love. Because there's some of the things, if you give, some of the women, a spade to do guidance. Hey, no, bro. Like, these things, they require love. Love what you're doing. Do it with love. If manje seso yenza izinto because hey kumele ngiyenze iroof izo.
One thing I saw, so I think sometimes it's in our genes as a male. It's in our genes ukuthi you know what, as a male unaleyanto yokuthi you know what mangilungisa iroof yangithola. It's in you ukuthi una mayicala imoshekile so naye plan ukuthi oh shit ilungiswa so uyangithola. As a female ukuthi oh shit lokudle ngikuyenzile kune salt, oh let me fix it in this with these ingredients uyangithola. It's in a male and a female gene ukuthi you know what makuphukele pipe so uyazi ukuthi okay thingibona ukuthi ngizolifaka kanjani, I know ukuthi ngizolifaka kanjani uyangithola. But man, let's go to an ad break. Then after the break, we'll talk furthermore about chores. Then we get to mental health, right? Yeah, mental health. But for now, let's go to a break.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
That's Gazi Soul music featuring Mason Deep, titled Afro Detectives. Gazi is the detective of Afro.
A detective Gazi.
Yeah, Detective Gazi right there playing along with Mason Deep. Oh yes, it's time for Maskandi, man.
Definitely, man. We do have
man.
Maskandi music. So, I don't know. We can choose one song.
Yeah, we need to choose one, man. Because tinabanye mfethu sibuya kude mfethu sibuya le ntabeni zokahlama mfethu. Manje sivume ingoma mfana, vume ingoma kubonakala ukuthi cha selusa thina.
Umxhosa muswena.
Ngelusa noma ngumxhosa ngelusa okusalayo.
Ulusa.
The fact is ngelusa imbuzi, imvu, inkomo, ngelusa mina ekhaya kunemfuyo mfana. Sasivume ingoma entabeni. Uyakwazi ukuke walusa nje.
Obani?
Wena.
No, ukulusa my grandmother eRustenburg had goats. Ngazibona nje lapha.
Ngazibona nje. Imagine ngazibona nje zanguluse. Awukazi udlale ngodongo as in like clay. Yeah.
No, bro.
Damn, bro, you've missed out.
I'm a city child, bro. Like
and you're proud of being a city child, bro.
I'm proud. There's nothing I can do. It's what I've seen growing up. I've grew up around this.
You
this
know,
is what I
let
do.
Let me tell you something, ne?
Yeah.
Ukulela in the cities and ukulela in the villages. One thing I know, Guti, ukulela in the villages shapes you and makes you a good person. Believe me.
What good is that?
Pigivuma.
No, bruh. The goodness of the person comes from their heart, not where they are born.
No ways, bruh. You know, bro,
no ways.
No ways. I know. Okay. I agree to disagree with that. I agree to disagree.
Yeah,
but also, mawukhulele emakhaya mfethu liyanhlonipho ebakhona. Imagine now. Do you know ukuthi like mawungena endlini you have to go to thula isiqhoko?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Bruh.
Did you know ukuthi if ungena endlini yomuntu and you can't find any chair kuzomela ukuthi like uchophe.
Chopha kanjani?
Chopha like ukubloma phansi, not like completely ukubloma phansi, but akumelanga uma endlini yomuntu.
Yeah, you can't because khona ezinye izinto rona abatswana is like untira siriti jo, like siriti sa go sankimela. You can't ufike endlini yomuntu then you just stand up nje.
That's respect. It shapes you. But umuntu from the cities know ukuthi hayi mama ngena uma ngenya uthi mama ngizofuna ini.
Bro, there's a difference between because now growing up here, Johannesburg, Gauteng, and having a father that grew up in the rurals, it actually makes a difference because obviously he will instill whatever that he grew up with.
Yeah, true.
You know, so hence I actually relate more. You know, when I see impilo yasemakaya, you literally see
it
through.
Becomes easy for you to.
It really becomes easy.
Yeah, to live with
but
it.
if maybe he grew up this side, both him and my mom, it was going to be a different story. Yabo kube nje thina siyazenzela masifika kini shama flate yazenzelwa nje.
From here to Dobsonville Mall when into ifunayo ukuthi hayi ngagibela yo distance baba
walk.
Thina we walk from mountain to mountains, bruh.
Walk.
We do it then. What do you call it? Hiking.
Yeah.
That's a hiking for us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, hiking.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you know, impilo yasemakaya, bro, in this well integrated society. But I would really love to move on with the times, man. I don't want to walk. I want to Uber myself, you know, and go to the shopping malls. I want to order something in my cell phone. Man figure I just deliver and come back home. I want to order something from the shop, come to me. Yeah. Because emakaya, yes, it is a healthy environment to walk. Hey, molo mhlobo wami. You know those things. My love, or speech, or too randy. No, bruh, it's not a safe environment for people like me. Understand?
Now, man, one thing about the village life, man, it's very peaceful and very much slow. I like how it's slow because it's peaceful and very slow.
Yeah, life yang apa it's quick. It's very fast.
Upila fast, upoda fast.
Yeah, but going back to the ones here, chores. But other than that, guys, please, we share online on every social media platforms. So please do make sure that you engage with us. Thank you so much to those who have commented on our social media platforms. If you want to call us in or send your voice note now, 061 524 7758. 061 524 7758 is the number to call. On the 14th of December, we are having the Share Music Awards. If you want to purchase your ticket, you can simply visit the Soweto Theatre website, which is www.sowetotheatre.com. www.sowetotheatre.com. Do make sure that you book your seat as early as you can. Only we have limited seats. Limited seats are available, so do make sure that you get your ticket as quickly as you can. In terms of speaking about chores, wrapping it up, what is one of the benefits? And if umzali, you have children, they say one of the things about chores is it offer positive reinforcement. Reward your child's effort with praise, encouragement, or small incentives. You understand? Positive reinforcement can motivate them to do their chores without complaint. Lead by example. Children learn by observing their parents. Make sure you're setting a good example by doing your own chores and taking responsibility for your own actions. So that is the advice for people out there who are listening and who would love to make chores more fun and make them part of their life so that they can be well integrated in this modern society. And then our last headline speaks about addressing mental health challenges faced by men and boys in South Africa.
But before moving on, Nemo, we've got a comment right there on YouTube from Melo. It says, I agree with the maximum temperature. Move on with the time.
Let's move on, bro. It's a nice time to be
alive.
The
reason we have so many diseases because of that. Because at some point, Tinemaka, it's part of exercise. Imagine, moving on with the time. You guys are saying move on with the times.
Move on with the times.
Okay. What happens when electric is off?
What happens when electricity is off? We become depressed, of course.
See?
Yeah, what
Tina emakaya. Mina kutshela emakhaya in a village yami ne. Electricity in 2017 if I'm not mistaken. From the times Mama Masakula, they did not have any electricity. And now that there's electricity, asinana lento yokuthi siyawubridger because we know ukuthi electricity sebenzisa okay da. In most cases we use primary activities ukuthi sibeka ngaphandle sipheka ukudla and ukudla kwangaphandle kumnice mfana even namanzi wakhona wogeza mawabeka phansi ngeinkuni bruh, they're so therapeutic. Uyangithola ukuthi ngithi they come from the river njaya.
The thing is, there's this distinctive of, abantu basemakhaya thinking ukuthi, there's competition. It's not a competition, man. If we really feel like we want to live this life, yes. If usemakhaya ufuna ukunuka amasimba wenkomo, it's fine, bro. Like, we're not saying anything. But we want colognes, dog. Like, we want to smell nice. We want to eat chicken licking. We go out. We don't want to drink water from the river.
Okay,
I want to drink purified water. Purified, like a sparkling water. Don't tell me about water. Amanza semfuleni. Mwashe engeze emfuleni.
No, man.
Come on, man.
If that's what you believe, and there are people like Melo who believe that it's okay.
Guys.
There are also people like me who believe they like a village life. It's so peaceful and it's so slow. It's not fast. Hence, people abasima village they last.
Yeah, man. I mean, all I can say is what a nice time to be alive, man. What a nice time to be alive. I understand? Yeah, but it's all about the differences and what gels more with you. It's all about respecting, impilo zabantu, not saying this life is better than this life. You understand? But okubalekile impilo.
True.
And speaking about impilo, as we enter Movember, we are deep in Movember, a month dedicated to raising awareness about men's mental health. It's essential to confront a topic often kept in the shadows, male mental health. South Africa, like many other countries, face a mental health crisis amongst men that is both deeply rooted in cultural norms and exacerbated by social challenges. Sadly, the stigma surrounding male vulnerability is contributing to silent epidemic, leading to startling rates of suicide, substance abuse, and gender-based violence. Understanding South Africa's male mental health crisis. Men's mental health is frequently misunderstood and often neglected. Globally, traditional notions of masculinity have created an atmosphere where men feel pressured to suppress their emotions. In South Africa, the statistics speak for themselves. Men are 4 to 5 times more likely to die by suicide than women. This alarming figure underscores a deeper, more systematic issues that need urgent attention. Jaco van Schalkwyk, the founder and CEO of the character company TCC, a non-profit working with fatherless boys, said there's a chronic lack of emotional well-being among the country's boys and men. While our suicide stats say enough, this crisis is also evident in the high rates of crime, violence, and gender-based violence, in the epidemic of substance abuse disorders across South African communities. Why is mental health a hidden struggle for men and boys in South Africa? One of the primary reasons male mental health remains a hidden struggle is the deeply entrenched cultural norm that discourages men from showing vulnerability. From a young age, boys are often told that real men don't cry, and expressing emotions like sadness, fear, or grief is a sign of weakness. In a society where traditional masculinity is still highly valued, emotional suppression becomes a survival strategy for many men and boys. Schalkwyk explained, "We don't give boys the opportunities they need to explore and express their emotions in healthy ways. We don't expect them to develop kindness and empathy. Vulnerability in boys and men is not accepted, and we lack safe spaces for them to tackle and process normal human emotions like fear, grief, and sadness. This suppression of emotion has long-term repercussions. Men who are unable to process their feelings in healthy ways may develop anxiety, depression, and other mental health disorders. Worse, they may turn into their toxic expression masculinity, such as aggression, to cope with their internal struggles. This has a ripple effect on society, contributing to the high rate of violence, GBV, and substance abuse we see today. The trauma of being fatherless, a significant factor exacerbating the mental health crisis in South Africa, is the high rate of fatherlessness. The country has one of the highest rates of absent fathers in the world, with millions of boys growing up without a meaningful connection to a father figure or a positive male role model. This absence leaves a lasting impact on a boy's sense of self-worth and identity. Fatherless boys are particularly vulnerable to a range of mental health issues such as low self-esteem, social isolation, and depression. Without a stable male presence, boys may struggle with developing emotional intelligence and forming healthy relationships. You know, I think we have a voice note, Kona Lapaya.
With men,
It's a
I
lot.
sometimes think that it's either we are cursed or we're not meant to be alive. It's a punishment at some point for a man to be alive. Because we go through a lot. But man, let's just have listen to the comment on WhatsApp. Then
Maybe it's a man that needs help. You understand?
Let's
Let's hear.
Let's hear the voice note.
Hey, share mates. Here is a mental health tip for all my brothers and broskies of Sotra out there. You guys, it's okay not to be okay. Anger is something we all feel. Loss is something we all experience. But talking about our feelings is not a taboo. You can go to your fellow broski, your fellow brother, and let them know when you're not feeling okay. Broskis, I encourage you to please support each other. When you can see that a broski is not coping, a broski is going through a lot, even if you don't have the words of encouragement or of comfort to give to them, I encourage you to just sit with them and let them know that, Joe, no matter kwenzakalani, whatever you're feeling, it's going to be okay. Because I know us in our as African and South African people, we sometimes shy away from men talking to each other about feelings. But I want you guys, and I encourage you guys, please talk to each other, men. Have healed conversations with each other about feelings, about women, about relationships, about challenges in life, about what you expect from people, about how you experience this life journey, and help each other see the positives, find solutions, because being solution orientated and communication is what will help us combat and fight EGBV in South Africa. So ahead of 16 days of activism against GBV, I say to the brothers and the broskies of Sotra, khulumani, indoda ayibekezeli, indoda iyakhala nayo. Pambi.
Oh, powerful.
Thank you. Let me start by saying thank you. I like what she said.
Yeah.
I sense it's a voice of a woman.
Yeah.
I like what she said, ne? But at the end of the record, she was like, "Kulumani." That's the thing, bruh. That's a trap. Kuluma. That's a trap.
How is it a trap?
I'm sorry if this one comes across as an offense to women, but we tend to fight a lot because of women as men. If you get to be in a space of there are men only, there's peace where there are men, bruh. We understand each other. We vibe with each other so well.
It's gender difference. Because the traits that women have and the traits that men have, character that women have is different to a character that men have, you know. Because one thing about women, they want to blah, you know. A lot of men deal with things in a quiet space.
True that.
Even if they're in the midst of chaos, they can, you know, quiet their mind. Can I be in a peaceful mode? I will come back to you. Understand?
Okay.
Because words sometimes can be hurtful to someone. So if we're always speaking, it's going to come back, you know, as something. We are in society where, you know, I feel Konamanje is men versus boys and men versus women. I mean, yeah. And manje, it's going to come back and haunt us because we are supposed to go to spilisane. It's not a competition. There's no other gender, well, trans, whatever. But in a normal aspect, it's men and women. You understand? And we need to coexist with each other. And I feel like so much hate is growing amongst men and women about each other. Men are dogs, you know. Women are this and that. Yeah, bo. And I would love to live in an environment whereby we embrace who we are. You are a woman, I am a man. Let me share what I experience as a man to you, you know, and you share the struggles with me. You know, this thing, Yoguti Indota must speak to Indota. Now, it's some kind of a stigma. Men can also speak to women. Women can also speak to men. That's why you see a lot of women gravitate more to men. Like, I don't like having like friends of which are girls because of, you know, these whatever things that they're having. But hence we have to stop the notion of men versus women.
True.
We need to coexist. Spambisanini. Yeah, spambis.
Man, as we're closing it, I'm thinking as you're talking, Guti, our need to coexist. I'm thinking, Guti, maybe we need to unlearn so we can learn. Or maybe we need to just delete all the structure that was made in the history and make our own, because the one it seems like it's hurting us the most.
Yeah.
Young told. So maybe if we could try, you know what, let's unlearn so that we can learn. Or let's just create our own.
Yeah.
Young told. Try to guti running what's the word? Guti skip it. the ones that darling
the ideas that have been instilled in us.
Young tall, so that we can learn, which you know what, this is how a man operate, this is how a woman operate, this is how a female child operate, this is how a boy child operate. Young tall. The time right now, 1 minute after 4 as we are closing it. Any last words for the broskies of Sodra?
Yeah, I mean, I actually like what you just said right now, Guti. In the midst of chaos that we are facing, in society, we need to unlearn a lot of things, start afresh, and let us, create systems that will work for us, as men and women. But all in all, man, I believe that men who are listening right now and who are going to be listening to this, the message is spread, Guti. If you don't want to talk, it's fine. Find ways that can make you feel better. Not toxic ways, not the ones that will lead you to substance abuse. But it's very important for you to take care of yourself this month, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Make sure that those three align with you so that you can be rooted and deeply on who you are. Go back home and figure out your roots, know who you are.
Yeah, man, I believe, Guti, the world will be so sour without men. And also the world will be so sour without women. From me, Black Manning, the peacemaker, the great messenger of all time, I'm signing out. It's the broskies of Sodra. See you next week, same time, same place. Peace out.
Need some 17, need some 17. Need some 17, need some 17. Whoa, I'm in the studio, need some 17. Whoa, need some 17. Whoa, I'm in the studio, need some 17. Whoa, yeah, need some 17. Whoa, I'm in the studio, need some 17. Whoa, need some 17. Whoa, I'm in the studio, need some 17. Whoa, yeah. Need some 17, whoa. Need some studio, need some 17. We stay rolling when you pull up with them trees. No mungaza, I'ma give me negu kone bench. I'm a dog, me na get school and pagati. Hey, no mungaza, my negu kone bench. Buza baza, meaning king and negu sabator. Hey, no mungaza, my negu kone bench. Buza baza, meaning king and negu sababo. Whoa. I'm in the studio, need some 17. Need some 17. Whoa, I'm in the studio, need some 17. Need some 17. Whoa, need some 17. Whoa, need some 17. Whoa, yeah, need some 17. Whoa. Hey, Billy chillin' now you check, tryna make sure that she tell I got in my joint. Watch your words, my cool man, I'm on final land, let me now tell it's alone. Hop on the beat, like I'm hopping on a ski. The flows are too heavy, my G. Another nigga claim me daddy from Jersey, go to Fana Gaza, cool no my G. 7 to 7, drop a key, drop like the Taga boy, Fana selling 7. Spaghetti back, she stay red like a damn, yeah, you know what I'm surfing. Check my drip, now we are born and done a good fan. They put me on my pressure, I remember when I wasn't doing this music, I felt very, very stranded. Sanduna, nigga, my lamu too bad. Check a blogger, I'm the king of the stash. Out of business, but I know it's a phase. I ain't even drunk, I'm still in the race. Sanbonani got my lamu too bad. I'm really bad, got around, I ain't kept. Kobe, yeah, why you think I'm balling this hard? Just came from a Jordan face. Whoa, I'm in the studio, need some 17. Whoa, need some 17. Whoa, I'm in the studio, need some 17. Whoa, yeah, need some 17. Whoa, I'm in the studio, need some 17. Whoa. Need some 17. Whoa, I'm in the studio, need some 17. Whoa.